Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back. How you doing? I'm doing well, and that's actually the topic of today. What am I doing? Because you've been asking, what's next? And I know, Serena has evolved away from tennis, and she said, quote unquote, she hates the word retirement. And in fact, I'm going to tell you something. She's told me that she promised to hit with me anytime I wanted to. In the case that I don't want to evolve away from tennis, we tend to do the same thing. We started pretty much the same time on tour, and then we did the whole doubles thing together that actually worked out really well, and all of that. So, of course, people want to know what my next step is. Where am I playing? What's next for me? And the short answer of that is I don't have any answers. But I will say that I'm staying strong. I'm still in the gym. Aren't you a little intimidated by this? Staying in the gym, and I'm actually still hitting balls. It brings me so much joy. And I don't have any immediate plans to announce, but I promise you that you'll be the first to know. But other than that, I'm always busy off of the court working on lots of awesome things. I like to think they're awesome. Put a lot of work into it, so I could be biased. But we just had a collection drop with 11 and Look Optic, and these are readers and sunglasses, and they're quite lovely, and I had a blast helping to design them. So been working on that. That took a lot of work. That took a lot of time. And then, I'm obsessed with wellness. Let's clarify this. Not because I'm a tennis player or an athlete. Of course that plays a part of it, but I'm literally obsessed with wellness. Every single day. Every single day that I say no to the candy bar is because I'm obsessed with wellness. And it ain't easy. Actually, I love to eat candy bars in the airport. I don't know why. Lately though, like my last time in the airport, I looked at it and I didn't want it. And it just felt so good to just not want that candy bar. Because as soon as that candy bar is done, then I want another one. And by that time I'm on the plane, I can't get another one. And it's the lowest low. And I'm gonna stop talking about candy bars because that's not what's next for me. What's next for me are vegetables, vitamins, lots of air, H2O, all of that stuff. But I'm obsessed with wellness and getting back to that. Of course, we have our protein drinks and powder, Happy Viking. And I literally live off this. It's in my bag when I go to the tennis every single day. I just bring a big old canister at this point. And it's really how I try to keep my muscle on too, since I'm mostly plant-based. I don't know what's in those candy bars. If there's something in there that's not plant-based, probably. We're not keeping track. But that definitely keeps me fueled, and it keeps me energetic, and it helps me to recover and also build muscle, which is very important because I don't build muscle very easily. It's just not my body type. I'm just getting off the topic. But since we are talking about me, I just figured I could just keep talking if you're okay with it. So of course I'm doing that. Of course, I'm always doing so much with 11, and we're staying so busy. So many big plans that I can't talk about, and I know that's always cheesy because it's always like teaser after teaser for you. Oh, guess what? We have big news, and I literally can't talk about that. But we have added members to our team, so many new team members, and a lot of them I haven't even met yet because they either don't live in this country or they live in another state. And so when I get to actually meet a new team member after months of working with them, it's just awesome. So I'm going to have this chance this fall to meet a lot of our new team members in person, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with our teams. Also, of course, there's V-Star Interiors, and I love my ladies at V-Star, so we're always working on projects and holding it all together. We're so busy and always hiring. So if you are a talented designer, project coordinator, any of that, please let us know. We're always looking for great talent. It's not always easy to find the right people or the right fit for our organization. So this is literally, if you want to come to West Palm Beach, Florida, now's the time. So I'm keeping my hands full. Of course, there's Olympia, and she is very active. And she loves to play sword fight. I like to play the games like Legos where on TV gets to sit down. Because I'd be tired, I'd be very tired. She just has so much energy. So spending time with Olympia. What else am I gonna do this fall? I would love to go to Fashion Week, but I don't think I'm gonna have the chance. Of course, I have a new partnership with Lacoste, and the ad that I did with Sanaya, who of course played me in our film King Richard. That was really cool, and I really love working with Lacoste because of the heritage that they have in sport and in tennis. We're talking about like the 1920s when this all started, and the Four Musketeers, who were these French guys, one of them being Rene Lacoste, and he had this innovation. He's like, you know what, I want to be more comfortable on court. I want to be able to move. I'm going to create a short sleeve. Imagine, we wouldn't have short sleeves today if it wasn't for this guy. So it's been a lot of fun working with them, and like I said, more teasers, like it or don't like it, but more things to come with them. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff happening in my life, not just on the court. And believe me, when I'm training, it takes all day. I was training yesterday, and we started at 8 a.m., and I think we finished around 6 p.m., and we still could have done more. So it's an all-day affair. It takes a lot of time, energy. It's a lifestyle. I pretty much train every day. Holidays, weekends, doesn't matter to me. It's a day to get some work in. And it makes you feel good about yourself. So I think the final lesson that I'm gonna leave with you, which you didn't ask for, but you're getting it, is do something to feel good about yourself. For me, putting in the work makes me feel good, and it makes me feel, it takes away anxiety because I know I've done what I needed to do. And if I don't do that, that's when I feel all sorts of anxiety and inner struggle. So put in your work so you feel good about you, and you can look back with no regrets. And actually that's what being an 11 is about, living and pursuing your best life, a life with no regrets. Doesn't mean you aren't gonna fail, make mistakes, or be a douche sometimes, or whatever it is, the mistake you might make, but just go hard, go all in. So when you look back and you say, I did it all, some of it was wrong, but I went like full tilt. So that's my update. I hope that is enough for you guys. And if you like the updates, let me know, because then we'll do more of them. I'll be like, this is what I did this week, y'all. And we'll get detailed. All right, lots of love. I'll see you next week.